Check it out. FEMA was originally created, everybody thought, to be a disaster relief agency. It isn't. The real purpose of FEMA was to bring about the new world order in the United States. They are part of a bigger, wider agenda that includes Bill Gates, other billionaires throughout the world, Fauci, Burke, that you see standing beside Donald Trump mostly every day in these last few months. Work with Gates are part of planning this so-called pandemic that is not a true pandemic. It's a live exercise. If you check the internet, you'll find back in March, there was Secretary of State Pompeo on a news conference with President Trump standing right beside him. He slipped and he mentioned that we were in a live exercise pertaining to COVID-19.
We're in a live exercise here to get this right. We're in a live exercise here to get this right.
A live exercise pertaining to COVID-19. Do you know what a live exercise is? It's a military exercise. They never dreamed that the world and the public was going to fall for it to the extent they did. Even Trump, if you listen, whispers over to him, "You should have let us know. You should have let us know."
We're in a live exercise here to get this right.
This live exercise is the first stage of a plan that began years ago. Powerful people have been involved to bring this new world government into existence for a long time. Now they're setting it in motion, and people have to find out what the real truth is, not that this is some disease that we all have to be in terror of. Stand up, because there isn't a real disease. You want to see real disease? They plan to do that in the next few months.
But we're going to have this intermediate period of opening up, and it won't be normal until we get an amazing vaccine to the entire world.
They're going to get us so scared, so intimidated by this fake pandemic that once they unleash the real disease, and you want to know how that's going to happen? Months of lockdown, break down your immune system. How do people, when they're months not getting fresh air, sunlight, being in fear and anxiety for months, how do you think they're going to come out into the world and be healthy? The mask on. The mask of submission. Your new masters, your new slave masters, they want you to be in fear. They want you to wear that mask because it will lower your resistance even more. You'll have CO2, carbon dioxide, other things, unhealthy things that will affect your health. They want to weaken your immune system so that when you do get let out in the little stages that they're going to. And have you noticed at nighttime, since we've been in lockdown, they've been installing 5G technology, cables, wiring, and they do it usually in the middle of the night, most of the time, and I've seen it. And I have video. I have video of the cable. And you know what 5G is? We have 4G now. Most of us don't even realize in all these years how dangerous our technology has been, the radiation coming from it. Once they turn this on around the world, it's going to affect our health. So they have to cover their tracks by creating a disease, a pandemic, to scare people so that once it is put on throughout the world and we're all getting sick, they can say it is this new virus. And once they do that, they're going to have the vaccine.
The vaccine is critical because until you have that, things aren't really going to be normal. They can open up to some degree, but the risk of a rebound will be there until we have very broad vaccination.
The vaccine that they're going to be making millions and billions of dollars from. People, wake up. Stand up for your rights. If one or two of us only do it, nothing can happen. We need hundreds. We need thousands to stand up and say, no, we will not submit to the tyranny that is taking place from an evil, unconstitutional, unrighteous group of people, a small number who want to control us and take over this world.
And then the final solution, which is a year to 2 years off, is the vaccine.
Now, I'm a Bible-believing Christian. If the book of Revelation and tribulation is true, there may be certain things that we can't stop. It's got to be God's time frame, though, not theirs. And it still means we have the time, all of us. I think even if we know something bad's going to happen, I believe each and every one of us must stand up to evil, must stand up to what's wrong and fight for what is right and true. A lot of people don't realize that the major media has been controlled for years, and more so even now. They are in the pockets of all these rich elitists, Trilateral Commission, Bilderberger Society. It's a multi-tier, starting with the pyramid that you see on our dollar bill, going down to this elite with numerous organizations that people used to laugh at. People used to laugh about these things, but they are in existence. They do exist, and now they're making themselves known in a way that people can start seeing that this is true. It wasn't conspiracy theories, and that's one of the things I love to say. I met people over the years who are involved with some of these projects, and I used to laugh at the ordinary people saying they're going to just think it's a conspiracy theory. Soon as you hear conspiracy theory, you know there's truth. There's something that they don't want you to know. Now, as far as Judy is concerned, look what happened to her. They could go into her college record, who was in the film Plandemic, who has been exposing what was done. She was in prison for this. Her life has been ruined, and yet she has the guts to come out here and to warn people of what her part was within the Fauci organization and the dangers of these vaccines that they're creating with biometrics in it. You understand, don't take this vaccine. And what they're doing to her as far as the media is concerned, a lot of people don't realize they can change the record. They could destroy your life and the internet, change your school records, change your college records, change the scenario of events of your life, and somebody goes online and they think that's the truth. See, this is the danger when the media is given that kind of power. So don't believe everything you're seeing in the mainstream media. The mainstream media is following the agenda. Some of them willingly, others because they were threatened and they're afraid, but they're all part of the plandemic. And it's time for everyone to wake up. There's going to be other people like Judy trying to stand up. There's many doctors. People, why they're still online, search the internet. You can find the truth and the information there. Don't be afraid to stand up for your rights and to stand up against COVID-19. COVID-19 is a plandemic. I never dreamed that this extent of events, this chain of events would be happening the way it is now, because so many things are happening in hospitals now where if you do your due diligence, you'll find that a lot of deaths are being attributed to COVID-19 because they need to up the numbers. If anything tests positive that there could be a potential of COVID-19, and you know, corona, that's a flu, that's a cold. We all have that virus in our system. We've all had it at some time in our life. So naturally, it's going to show up in any test. And most of these tests are not accurate anyhow. Again, this is all part of it. You go into a hospital, doctors are being forced or either willingly going along because of the money. They can't practice regular medicine anymore. It's only for COVID patients. So they're getting $13,000 per bed, and if they put the patient on a ventilator, $39,000. That ventilator ultimately is going to kill that patient because it's the wrong treatment for most of them. So people, wake up. Stop being afraid. Do your due diligence. Don't just believe what I'm saying. Go online before they pull everything down, because the plan is for 24/7. The media is just going to be COVID-19, COVID-19, making you afraid of COVID-19, that you have to take this vaccine, and you're all going to go lining up like sheep. And once you get that vaccine, it will make you sick. It will make you sick, because part of this plan is to depopulate the earth, to get the numbers down, to kill people. They want to kill us. And I hate to say this, but I have to be blunt, because this is a time for truth and bluntness, not to be afraid to speak the truth. They want to get rid of us. They want just a small number of people left on the earth to serve them, this 1% of the 1% that is taking over right now. All the world is having this happen. It isn't just here in America, but they have to destroy America. They cannot fully complete this plan until they bring America completely down, and that's what the plan is. They're trying to destroy the food chain. If you do your due diligence, you will see that a lot of farms, a lot of chickens, already 2 million have been destroyed. You'll see some of the stories and complaints from farmers of what's happening to the animals, what they have to do. They're doing it in stages, though. They're testing us. They're doing it so subtly and carefully so as not to create shock all at once. That's why you have President Trump, March 13th, he declared a state of emergency. Then on April 19th, he declared the 50-state national emergency, which was the first time in American history that any president ever did this, for a phony virus that he knows is fake. He gets up there with these news conferences, and I was a supporter of Trump up until March. I have to say, I've been very disappointed. Maybe he's been threatened, but I still believe that he is part of the plan, because the problem is what most of us don't know. For years, Republicans and Democrats, it didn't matter. Every president has been in the pocket of the agenda. They don't have the power. That shadow government, that government behind our government that's been taking over things has been doing this and controlling governments and nations with the plan to bring about what's happening right now. So when Donald Trump signed those 2 executive orders, he handed control of America over to the FEMA. That's how all the governors, and remember, he gave control to each of the individual governors to handle in each of their states, however they wanted to handle this under their individual laws. So it's different in each state how bad or how fast they're moving forward with the agenda. But the point is, unless people wake up and realize, don't stop fighting, I'm Republican, I'm a Democrat, or I'm liberal, I'm independent. They love that. They want to keep you off of what the truth is, to keep you away from the truth. They want you to be infighting among petty politics. You got to start thinking not as Democrat, not as Republican, not as liberal, but as citizens, people, we, the united people of the United States, joining together, not because we're Democrat, not because we're liberal, not because we're any of those parties, but because we are one in heart, soul, and mind as we, the people. They are afraid of that. We are stronger in numbers than they are, and we can be more powerful if we stand united. And do not be afraid. Stop being afraid of COVID-19. Wake up, America. Wake up, world.